How are we all rising?
Yay!
See you, but I'll believe you're there anyway. Did you all go to Valentine's Day? Did you do anything Valentine's Day? Did you? No. How many couples are there in the room?
None.
Okay, so you probably did the same thing that I did on Valentine's Day, which is just sort of like go to the pub, ignore all the other couples looking at each other, and you just sort of got drunk, and you all woke up, and you all had horrible, horrible hangovers, I'm presuming?
Yes!
Even though it was Tuesday, so obviously you all had work. And so I chose my thing tonight is alcoholism, because I'm sure it's very close to all your homes. Everyone's done that before. Right, so hands up, actually no, I can't see your hands. Shout out, not very loud. Generally shout out, who has woken up in the morning and said, I'm never drinking again.
Hooray!
We've all done it, haven't we? We're all lying. Not a single person, you know, obviously again, the hippies, they don't say this. They have their days of soaking the sky because they've never experienced what we all hate so very, very much. But the majority of us enjoy hangovers to a certain degree. We basically, you wake up and go, never drinking again. And you genuinely believe what you're saying. You genuinely think, I am never ever going to drink again. I'm going to start a new life. You start thinking, well, these weird notions go through your head. You sort of think, well, yeah, I'm going to go join the gym. And I'm going to start eating vegetarian and other strange, stupid things you would never ever thought about the night before. But so, you know, you get this smile on your face. Yeah, just my head hurts now, but I'm going to heck now. Because there's it's a very simple cycle that us British people follow. And that is that we wake up again and never think again. But we even believe this to a point where we actually go out, skip down to the park, join the gym, come marching back, and think, yes, that's my first good deed of the day. And then later on, this is where the turning point comes in, is when you start skipping down to the local supermarkets, you think, yes, fantastic. You know, songs come into your head, you start singing like, things like songs from Aladdin, like, oh, new world! You know, all going through your head. Oh, new world for you and me, even if me is you still genuinely believe this. And you start marching into the supermarkets. There's heavenly doors of healthiness and a new way of living. You actually genuinely believe this is it. The fact that it's gloomy and dark outside, because that's what the weather is in this country, and inside there is giant luminescent lights, a bit like what I'm saying now. And you sort of, you know, it looks like heaven. It looks like the beginning of a new life. And you go into the supermarket, you get your trolley, you know, you pay the pound, and you start walking into the aisles, you go straight to the salad section, you sort of like, yes, salad, that's me, I'm gonna iceberg lettuce. Yeah, loads of that free shredded because I'm so healthy that I don't need a cut lettuce. You know, and then you mince on from getting the carrots and whatever other weird things you decide to get. And you go into the bits where they have the cans and you get organic lonely peas and other stupid things. You know, you sort of think, yes, it's all healthy, it's organic, it's good for you, it grows naturally, you know, not like other peas that grow on some sort of like giant wire field. Anyway. And you sort of like, you go into the supermarket, you have a huge, like, Tony Blair smile on your face at this point. You know, you're really like, I am being healthy, I've joined the gym today, I've got a lifetime membership, do you know what that means? Yeah, 80, I'm going to be jumping up and down on my Zimmer on the running machine. So, it still counts, I'm still paying 30 fucking quid a month. And And then suddenly it all goes, because don't forget, obviously you've got the Disney song going through your head. Hollywood, or Come By Our, whatever Disney songs are, I don't know what Disney on and you know, and then all gets well, but if you notice this as well, this is what they do. They put all this healthy stuff, salad, 2p off per extra loaf of milk. You know, then it all turns slightly sour when you get to the alcohol line, isn't it? You don't expect it, you forget all about it. On the left you see the fizzy pop, and you think, yeah, fizzy pop, I'm not even going to touch that. I'm going to buy some spring water. But then you turn slightly to the right, and you start to see Gordon's gin. And there's sort of, you know, Carling, 28 pounds. Suddenly the songs in your head change from Hollywood. They suddenly change to like Mozart's O4 Junior. Why my organic peas on soup tea? Oh, come on! And you just sort of turn around and it's like, what's it? Fortuna's getting slowly louder in your head. It starts off with sort of, and then suddenly everything goes crazy. You see sort of tequila for free. Nobody gives away tequila. Nobody gives away tequila. But it's happening. Today only. No other days. You genuinely, and you think, no, I'm going to be healthy. I'm not going to get that phosphorus gorgeous gin. It's not right. I shouldn't do it. I don't drink it. But if you would. It doesn't matter what bottle of alcohol it is. It could be tequila on toast. I don't care. You just... But then the music gets loud in your head, you sort of, he's so stressed, he doesn't know what's going on. You know, the Carling's reduced from 50p for 200 cans to like 1 tuppence and a halfpenny to borrow from your grandma to get an entire factory of stuff. Why? At this point, you've got tears running down your face, you just don't understand. And, you know, you get the sweat, and you get the shaky hands, we've all been there, all the shaky hands and sweat. Just jumping up and down, going mad. The attendants that are waiting to grab your trolley and push it back because it's such an exciting job, just come on, into your trolley, come on! And you're sweating and going crazy. And the rest is just a blur. And then you sit there, quite happy, in your chair, knowing that you made the right decision. You go, yes, that was it. As you said in your 18th cup of Jack Daniels, and ordering your 15th pizza of the evening. Thinking, yeah, that's okay. I've been good today. I'll join the gym. I'm going to go to. I joined it as a start, and tomorrow I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I'll start my entire new life. I'll go jogging around the Riviera or anything like that. But you just basically. Something goes wrong. Oh shit! It's going to blow up. It's a bomb. It's going to blow up. Can't do anything about it. Like the training. Sit down, bomb specialist. Works in a hospital. But the final point I will make tonight, I was going to put that in before, but I forgot, is this is still in your sort of sober moment. You your moment where you sort of, you're still in a bit, and you suddenly see, you know, like, those kids hanging around on the corner. They're sort of, I don't know what you can call them, pikey chads. I don't know what you call them. Jippos. Jippos. All the same, they're around the corner. And, you know, sort of, they just stand there, I've never worked out what they do, what they talk about, obviously they're sort of like, they've got their Peugeot 006 with a triple plastic spoiler on the back, and they're all pumping out sort of, I can only describe it as white noise for the beat. You know, sort of, and they just stand there and just bling at the old people and just know what they do there. But, anyway, that's me. Done.
Woo! Woo! That's funny!